guys, what is up? Captain Gaming here, and today I'm going to be talking about The Last of Us Part 2 and why I am so excited for this game and all the numerous amounts of reasons as to why I think this game is going to be insane. I think it's going to blow us away, and I think that this game is just going to do something so incredible that we have not seen before, and I think that really they're going to expand upon the first Last of Us in an interesting way, and I also think that this game is going to be Game of the Year contender. I really think that what they're going to do here is going to be on par because I think that Cyberpunk is definitely going to have competition between this game because this game is probably going to come out in May or February of next year. So really, when it comes to that, I think that Cyberpunk is going to be a huge competitor for The Last of Us Part 2. But I do think The Last of Us Part 2 will win Game of the Year because I am really excited to see what this game is going to do next. I think that what they're going to do is they're going to expand upon the first Last of Us in an interesting and unique way. I also think they're going to expand upon the story and characters and all that. I think that it's just going to be so interesting how they do this game. I think that what they're going to do here is just going to blow us away. I think that it's going to really be like top tier in gaming, and I think that it's going to really transcend what we do in gameplay and narrative. Because in the first Last of Us, it expanded upon the narrative. It really was a very narrative focused game and is considered one of the best narrative games out there and one of the best games to me ever out there. I think that this is my favorite game of all time, the first Last of Us, and I think that The Last of Us Part 2 is going to do something incredible, and I think that it's going to be just near the first Last of Us and possibly better. I really do believe that they are going to try and improve on the story, the characters, and everything, and I think that they are going to do such an amazing job with this game. I really think that this game is going to be one of the greatest games of all time, and graphically too. I think graphically this game is going to be insane, but really the story itself is written by Neil Druckmann and Hallie Gross, and I think both of those writers are going to do something incredible here because Hallie Gross worked on Westworld, which apparently is an extremely good show. And I really do think that what they're going to do here with that is going to be something extremely interesting. And I also think that Neil Druckmann is going to add in to a lot because he already knows the characters and stories and all that he can branch off of. So really, I think that what he's going to do is going to be something incredible, and I think that both of them are just going to do an amazing job here. I really think that this game is going to blow us away. I am so excited to see where the story continues because in the first Last of Us we saw that Joel lied to Ellie, and I think Ellie is going to be mad about that because I think that could also tie into what Neil Druckmann said is the main theme, which is hate, and I think that really hate is going to be a key role in this, and I think really Joel is going to do something or where Ellie's going to find out about what happened, and Ellie's going to be mad about it, and she's going to be mad at Joel about it, and I really do think that that's going to be something that's going to play into the main story here. Also, another thing that I think is going to be in the main story is the character Dina. I think what's going to happen is that she's going to be kidnapped, and I think Ellie is going to try and save her, or what could happen is Dina could die, and Ellie's probably going to go all John Wick on the rest of them. And really, I think that what they're going to do here, though, wherever they go with the story, I think it's just going to be something incredible. I really am excited to see what they do with this, and I'm really excited to see how they're going to handle this game because I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait, and I can't wait to see where the story is going to go. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the story and all that, and I think it's going to be something extremely fascinating. I think it's just going to be so beautiful. I think it's going to be top notch in terms of gaming, and I think that really the story is just going to be extremely fascinating. And I'm also really excited to see what they do with some other characters because I think that what they're going to do there is with the other characters, I think some of the newer ones are probably going to have a lot of depth and story to them. I think that they're going to have a lot of things that it's going to be a unique characteristic to them. Also, companions I think are going to be in the game because a lot of people speculate that there would be like a Zombo Puppo, but no, I think that there's going to be like a zombie dog as your companion or whatever, or because when you see the image that they posted on the last was there, I think there is definitely going to be an introduction to zombie creatures. And I think that we're going to see a zombie dog in there as well as a companion, and I think that's going to be something extremely interesting that they're going to do with this game. And really, we haven't seen any companions yet, but I do think that what they're going to do though is they're going to add in one of those, and I think that is going to be a really interesting thing that they're going to add in there. And I'm really excited to see what they add in. I really do think that the characters are going to be really unique and interesting, and I think that what they're going to do is just going to something is just me something that blows us away. Also, the gameplay, my God, is the gameplay astoundingly good. Like the gameplay in this is going to be something that I think is going to blow us away. I really do think that it looks amazing. It really just I think is going to blow us away in terms because the graphics on this game are insane. Like people were even like this game can't be real because it was so beautiful. It's like this game cannot look like that, and then they were like, no, oh, this is how the game is going to look. I think that really what they're doing here is they are spending so much time and effort into this game, and I think that it's really going to pay off for them. And I think that the story is also going to be an amazing payoff and conclusion to what we've seen from the first Last of Us. I think that it's going to conclude at this game, and possibly if there is another game, it's probably going to be something different. I don't think it's going to be Joel and Ellie's story. I think it's going to involve newer characters. And yeah, I think that this game is going to blow us away. I really am excited to see where they go, where the stories will continue, and what they're going to do with the characters, because really it's going to be insane. Like, this game, graphically, is nuts. It is wild how insanely beautiful this game is. Like, really, when you see the gameplay for this, it's beautiful. It's just downright gorgeous to look at, and I really think that they are just working so hard on this game that I think it's going to push the boundaries, because I think it's going to be part of the PS4, and I think it's going to push the boundaries of the PS4, and then they're probably going to have a remastered for it for PS5. But yeah, so there's so many interesting things. The dodging system, my God, is it incredible. Like, this game just graphically looks beautiful. I think that the story is going to be beautiful, and I really do think that this game also is probably going to be pretty long. So that's also another thing that I'd be really excited for, is if the game is a bit longer, because I don't want it to be probably about the same length as the first list. I mean, if it is, I'm fine with that. But really, I think that what they're going to do here is they're going to make it longer, maybe around like 20, 30 hours is what I'm predicting is how long it's going to be. Maybe it could be longer. I don't know. But really, I think that this game is just going to blow us away. And I think that story-wise is going to be blowing us away. The gameplay looks stunning. The way that all the intricate little details and the ground and all of that, it's so well detailed. Everything in here just looks so interesting, and really, I think that what they're going to do here is they're just going to blow us away with this. I think that really the story is going to be incredible. I think that the gameplay mechanics are going to stay incredible from what we've seen. I don't think there's going to be a downgrade. I actually think that there could be like an upgrade, because every time we see a new trailer, it seems like it's upgrading. And really, I think that they are just pushing the boundaries as to what the PS4 can handle. And I think that when the PS5, if they do a remastered for it, it's also going to be insanely incredible. Because really, I'm just so excited to see what they're going to do with the gameplay here. And I think it's just going to be something amazing. I do think that the gameplay in this game, from what we've seen already, looks insane. Like, it looks insanely good. And really, I think that what they're going to do here is they're just going to improve upon the first Last of Us in a lot of different ways, especially in the gameplay. Why I do think that there's a lot of room to improve on that. But really, I mean, there's just so many interesting details to this, and I think that with this Last of Us game, it's just going to expand upon everything in a beautiful, fascinating way. I think it's going to be fast-paced action. I also think that it's going to have the slower, emotional moments that are really going to impact us, and I think really just a lot of things are just building up to this game being incredible, because really just so many interesting details that really a lot of creators or whatever wouldn't even think about putting in their game. And I think that Naughty Dog is one of those creators that are like, we need to like put in so many details and interesting things in this game. And I think really what they're going to do here is just going to be something amazing. I also think that the game's going to take place in Seattle. That's another thing, is I do think that the game's going to be in Seattle. I could be completely wrong about that, but there's a lot of theories going around that it is around there, and I think that really this game is just going to blow us away. I think that what they're doing here is just going to be so fascinating. The crafting system also looks intriguing as well. I think that the crafting system is going to be something that's going to be really interesting on how they do it. And really, I think that there's just so much building up to this game that's going to be, I think it's going to be amazing. I do think that this game is going to be something that's going to blow us away, and I think that everything here is building up to something that I think is going to emotionally hit us, and I think is also going to improve upon it improve upon the first Last of Us in so many unique and detailed ways. I think really just so much of this game looks incredible, and I think that what they're going to do here is going to be something so fascinating. And really, I have a bunch of theories as to what's going to happen. Like I mentioned, the Dina thing I think is going to be a part in the game, and I do think that there's just going to be so much that we are just going to be really looking forward to when it comes out. And I mean, we don't know yet. We don't know what's going to happen. All this is just theories and speculation, but really, I do think that this game is going to blow us away. I think that what they're going to do here is going to be insanely cinematic to play through. I think it's going to be so well detailed, so well written, and all that. And I think that this game is just going to blow us away. I think that really, this game is just going to be insane and I just can't wait. I really just cannot wait until we get our hands on this game. And I'm gonna pre-order it when it comes out. I don't care what the reviews say. I'm just gonna play it, and I'm extremely excited to see where they go with this. And I think it's just gonna be something extremely fascinating on what they do here. I'm extremely excited to see where this is gonna continue off. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.